We all have this professional paper trail. Certificates, licenses, maybe a transcript tucked away somewhere. But have you ever stopped to think, if you put it all together, every single piece, what story would it actually tell? Well, that's what we're doing today. We're going to play detective and deconstruct one person's entire career just by looking at the documents they left behind.
So really, what does a career look like on paper? Is it just that one big thing? The one diploma you frame on the wall? Or is the real story kind of hidden, scattered across all these different pieces of paper and digital files?
And for the longest time, this was the answer. A single formal diploma. It's clean, it's simple. This one here is for electrical engineering. And that was supposed to be it, right? This one piece of paper was meant to be your entire professional story, locked in. But yeah, that single piece of paper, turns out, it's just the tip of the iceberg. The reality for most of us now is, well, it's a lot more complex. It's more like this digital mountain of everything. I mean, check this out. It's a portal with 140 online courses. This isn't a static thing. It's alive. It's showing new skills being added constantly, in real time. It's not a snapshot from the past. It's more like a movie of a career. And then there's stuff like this, an academic profile that actually connects the dots. It links their jobs, their education, even where their funding comes from. It's all pulled together into one single digital identity.
So what have we got? We found legal filings, security licenses, even AI course certificates. It's like we've dumped a giant puzzle box onto the table. The pieces seem random, but they're not. So let's start piecing this thing together.
All right, first things first. To solve any puzzle, you start with the corner pieces, right? The foundation. So digging through this pile of documents, we can see a clear core identity start to form around engineering. And if we go back to that original diploma and kind of zoom in, we see the real bedrock of this career. We're talking mathematics, engineering science, industrial electronics. You get the picture. These are the fundamental skills, the building blocks that everything else is going to stand on. Now, to really get this, you got to understand this acronym, SUCWA. It stands for the South African Qualifications Authority. Basically, they're the official group that makes sure all these qualifications are legit and meet a national standard. So seeing their name on a document, that's a big stamp of approval. Okay, but let's be real. A modern career is rarely a straight line, is it? And sure enough, the paper trail shows a big turn. The first major expansion is into security and safety. And just like with the engineering stuff, there's another official body here. PSIRA. That's the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority. The fact that this person is registered with them tells you something important. This wasn't just a casual interest. It was a serious, formal move into a regulated field. And we're not talking about just taking one or two classes. The documents show a whole new skill set popping up. We've got firearm competency, first aid, conflict de-escalation. It's a huge pivot. Think about it. They went from working with electrical circuits to being responsible for human safety. So, where are we? We have an engineer who's also a security professional. Pretty cool combo. But the story doesn't stop there. The documents reveal another really interesting jump. They go from doing the work to shaping the whole system of how others learn the work. I mean, look at this table. The focus completely shifts. It's not just about passing a test anymore. It's about understanding the entire framework. How do these different levels, N1 to N3, build up to the full diploma? This person is thinking like an architect, but for education. And this quote we pulled from the documents, it just nails it. It says, ensure that assessment is conducted at the end of the program. Right there. The role is changing. They're becoming an assessor. It's one thing to master a skill yourself, but it's a whole other level to be the one who certifies that mastery in other people. So you have to ask, right? What is driving all this change? What's the engine behind this career? Well, we found it in the documents. It's this incredible, relentless commitment to always be learning, and it's powered by digital credentials. Okay, this slide is just fantastic because it shows you the whole evolution in one glance. You see the starting point on one side, that single traditional paper diploma, and on the other, a massive downloadable list of digital micro-credentials. It's the before and after of a modern career. And the sheer number here is, wow, We're talking more than 140 courses, and that's from just one learning platform. This isn't just, oh, I'll take a course every couple of years. This is continuous, almost daily learning. It's a habit. And get this, look at what they're learning. This isn't just brushing up on the basics. It's artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles and drones, advanced robotics. We're talking about seriously cutting-edge stuff. This is someone who's not just trying to keep up, they're trying to stay way ahead of the curve. All right, so we've laid out all the pieces of the puzzle. We have the core engineering skills, the expansion into security, the shift into education design, and this engine of constant digital learning. So let's put it all together. What's the big picture? What looks like a random collection of documents isn't random at all. There's a name for this. It's called a portfolio career. It's not about having one job title for 40 years. It's about deliberately building a portfolio of skills and experiences that make you incredibly unique and adaptable. And here's the key takeaway. This isn't just one person's unique story. It's a blueprint, a strategy that you could follow. Step 1, build that solid core foundation. Step 2, expand into related areas. Step 3, level up from being a doer to being a designer of the system. And step 4, never, ever stop fueling the engine with learning. So that's it. That's what a modern career looks like when you lay out all the documents. It's not one piece of paper, it's a strategic portfolio built layer by layer over time. And each layer just adds more strength and more value. Which kind of brings it back to you, doesn't it? If we were to go through your professional documents, what story would they tell about you? And maybe more importantly, what's the next piece of your blueprint that you're planning to build?